mind of the youth. Well, today we are going to be talking about ATM. We don't mean automated teller machine.
Yeah, how about just talk about it?
Yeah, we can discuss about automated
Yeah,
teller
what's
machine.
automated teller machine?
ATM,
What's ATM?
automated teller machine.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, we're not talking about it. Automated teller machine.
Yeah, we are talking about
Abstinence.
okay. Well, we're talking about abstinence to marriage.
Yeah.
So, first, what is abstinence? Abstinence is restraining oneself from indulging in something, especially alcohol or sex. So that's what abstinence is. So, abstinence has its own benefits. Yeah, it has its own benefits. So the first benefit of abstinence I'm talking about here, it improves romantic relationship. How? How does abstinence improve romantic relationship? Well, in a relationship, when you are in a relationship, when you just like take out sex, it gives you the ability to get to know your partner more. Yes, when sex is not involved, you should know the things your partner can do and the things he can't do apart from sex and other things. And even in the relationship now, when you have problems, you cannot just sex your way out of the problem, because those problems, they will require real solution apart. So when you actually get to some solution to the problem, it might actually break the relationship. So you can just get to know your partner more outside this sex and some. So you will be forced, like when you have problems, you just forced to provide physical solutions to it.
Yeah, and why you really have to stay away from sex? Because if you indulge in sex before marriage, you're having sex with someone you don't have covenant with God with. You are not tying the knots together. You are being joined in three folds. That's emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And when I mean emotionally through intimacy, physically through sex, and spiritually through God's covenant. And times, even when you have sex with someone you're not married to, have you noticed married people when after giving birth to like series of children and everything, their kind of attitude are looking alike the same way. So yeah, if you're having sex with someone you're not married to, you start exhibiting some attitude in that person, in your own body, and you feel like, okay, maybe the person you had sex with kind of have anger issues. You start seeing yourself getting angry and you're asking yourself, what's wrong with me? So because you're actually joined with that person emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
You can determine if you really enjoy someone's company, like someone that you are in a relationship with. You can just determine if you really enjoy the person's company. And it forces you to build a relationship on something sustainable and something reasonable. Like you get to know your partner to the deepest level. Well, we're not talking about sex here.
Yeah.
So that is what I mean by abstinence improves romantic
And
relationship.
youth these days, most especially when you're in a relationship, some can't stay in that relationship when there's no sex. They feel relationship is sex. Someone will tell you, I was having a conversation with someone and you'll be like, okay, fine. If you want to go into a relationship when there's no kissing, there's nothing, and the person was like, then that's not a relationship. So it doesn't mean, okay, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean you have to have any romantic anything with that person when you're not married to that person. Doesn't mean you have to have sex with that person. For that meantime, you just have to study yourself together. Yes, I know at times you feel tempted to do it, but you have to be cautious. Like you have to discipline yourself to some level to stay away from sex to marriage.
You know, the exchange that occurs during sex, it can destroy your life and it can also make you laugh. So, like, it is spiritual, so it can destroy you and it can make you. So you have to choose
Yeah,
wisely.
but I used to say when anytime you're talking about sex, you'll be like, okay, let's imagine the girl is water and the boy is fire, and they're not married. Immediately they come together, it's like the water will quench the fire. And so now imagine the water quenching the fire. So the water quenching that fire, the fire, the fire is destroyed. There's nothing else you can do. So you now start living life and be asking yourself, okay, what's wrong with this? Because you're actually joined with someone you're not supposed to join with, someone that is not meant for you, someone that is not your right partner. So it's better you abstain from sex.
Yeah. So the second benefit of abstinence is it improves discipline. You know, biologically, actually, we were all created, like we were all programmed to desire for sex. Yeah, we all are created to desire sex. It's natural. But there are risks to our animalistic approach to it. There are risks to it when you just approach sex like I don't know how I want to put it, but there are risks to it. So if for you to be able to abstain from sex for a particular period of time till you get married, yes, it shows a very high level of discipline. Yeah, it takes someone that is disciplined. It's like when you are really disciplined for you to say, yes, I really want to abstain from sex till I get married.
Yeah, so you see, this thing can be very, very tempting. Sometimes you might just and see you can actually feel that sexual thing anytime, and we're all human. So, but you have to be disciplined. You have to discipline yourself that this is what I want. Then, if you are able to keep that abstinence to marriage, there's actually benefits for it. It gets God's blessing also.
Yeah, you also, because then the abstinence is not impossible. It is very, very possible. There are some people will be like, abstinence is not possible. I tell you, it is very much possible. It just depends on how you discipline yourself. It depends on how discipline. So the third one that I'll be talking about, which is the last one, I tell you, abstinence make you creative. You know, you be like, what? What is you talking about? I'm serious. Abstinence makes you creative. Yes. How? I'm going to explain. When you abstain from sex, now you have like your mind will be free. You'll be able to think of other things, like you'll be able to think of creative things. What I mean is that when you abstaining from sex, then you know your thoughts, how do I, like the thoughts, even the things you think about, like the strength that you can, instead of you channeling your strength in having sex, that strength itself you can channel it to doing something creative, something that can be something productive. So you can just channel that strength in doing something that will be something that will help you. That's what I mean.
Yeah, and some people just say, let's just try this once. It can be very, very addictive. You try it once, you actually feel the urge to keep doing it.
I tell you, you can't try sex once. You can't. You continue.
So, guys, we have some questions also here about sex. Number one question is, if you don't have sex, huh? No, if you don't have sex, you will be sick. You find it difficult in mind.
That's a lie. Very big one.
Yeah,
Because I can't imagine that if you don't have sex, then you have problems in marriage. Which doctor told you that?
inside experimenting before doesn't make you an expert in doing it. So if someone should tell you if you don't have sex, you'll be sick and you find it difficult to marry. No, that's a big lie. Another question: if you love me, you show it through sex.
Don't fall for that.
And that's a lie.
If you really love someone, you giving your body to the person doesn't really determine if you really like the person or if you really love the person or not. I tell you, you can give the person your body and still you don't still love him like that, and even the person doesn't even really love you back in return. So why are we stressing ourselves?
Yeah, someone that if he truly loves you, you won't take your virginity without being committed to marriage. Such person is a thief.
Yeah.
So if you tell you, um,
If
if
you
you
really
don't
love
love me,
me,
show it through sex. No,
Ah.
don't believe sex. That's a lie.
don't fall for that.
No. And another lie people say is just this once, please, just this once.
Like we said before, sex never happens once.
Yeah,
When
very
you do
very.
it once, you continue.
So the last lie is don't fear, I will use condom. That's a lie. Even if it's okay, fine, don't fear, I'll use condom and free. If you keep doing it, you keep doing it. Even and besides, the only way I can tell you is protective is abstinence, 100% protection without using that condom is abstinence. Stay away from it. Yeah,
Stay away from it.
yeah.
Even when you see that, yeah, something like that is about to happen. Let's say, okay, for an instance, you're with your partner, like your boyfriend, or in a room, and you're getting this vibe that yes, something's about to go on. My dear brother, my dear sister, don't run, flee. Yes, don't run, just flee. Even the Bible did not say run. The Bible said flee. And these days, youth of nowadays now, they believe that when you have sex, then you are grown up. Yes, when you have sex, you are grown up, you are mature. I
Feel
feel
among.
that's a lie. Most people just want to feel among. They want to feel like this. I'm grown up, I'm this and that. And my dear sister, you having sex doesn't make you grown up. Having sex before marriage doesn't make you grown up, doesn't make you mature. My dear sister, like ladies now, when you go to
Especially
visit
in school hostels or something.
school self, when you go to visit a guy like a friend, and then you enter the room, then you see his friend start sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
My darling, follow the last person. Don't even wait.
Full wait.
Follow the last person. No wasting time, because if you wait one more minute, I'm telling you, something else will happen.
So
Something you can't phantom.
seriously, like if they used to have this way they look at each other and tell you please leave the room.
Mhm.
Not you just go in like this, you just help them, you just the sister good evening and they will
See,
see
and they will
better run for your life. Why would they anything he wants to discuss with you, let him discuss it there. Or if he's okay, you want privacy, go outside where okay, probably it's outside, you can't be having sex outside, that's stupid. So just don't ever be in a room with a guy with the door locked.
even biblically, sex before marriage is a sin.
Yeah.
It is a sin. Fine, you might actually have sex with the person, and then before marriage, you guys can actually get married. But you don't know, these things complicate marriages. You get into the marriage and you get problems, different problems, and you'll be like, wow, where is this problem coming from? Or knowing that it is your own mistake. So, sex before marriage is a sin.
So abstinence to marriage is the 100% protection you can ever get. So guys, that's the end of today's talk. If you have any question
Yeah.
or any contribution, you can just drop it in the comment box. So guys, happy new month to you all and welcome to my month. Here to our month.
Yeah, welcome to our month.
Really? Not be selfish.
Welcome to our month.
Yeah.
So, we are coming to the end of today's show. So, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the like button. Bye.